There we go. Now we got it, baby. Here we go. This is the Platinum Mentors Only call. And I'm going to introduce Bill Constane here. He's one of our advisory members, and he's been working closely with this incredible young man tonight who's going to be sharing exactly the secrets. You're going to discover the secrets of what he's doing to build his business, sponsoring new members almost every day and building a team very fast. And so Bill Constane is one of our awesome members. He's our financial advisor, setting me up with, my retirement plan. And he can do the same thing for all of you Platinum members so that you can really get your money working for you. But we got to get you saving money and making money. And tonight, the guest is going to really show you some awesome secrets, what he's been doing, and it works really well, and you can do the exact same thing. So everybody, my good friend, Bill Constane.
All right, everyone. So happy to be here, and welcome to our Platinum call. Congratulations on making a great decision and going Platinum and going all the way in. We always say, get in where you fit in. So some people start at $1, and there's no judgment at all. That's why we offer it, a 30-day trial. Some people start at gold. But then we have people that just jump right out in front, and they say, nope, when I do something, I go all the way. Those are our Platinum members. Now, with that said, we also have people that started at the $1 or gold, and then they saw the value. They saw the value of coming in. Remember, cost is only an issue in the absence of value. We saw Platinum, and then many of you said, you know what? Founding Platinum, $100, all the benefits, count me in. So congratulations for making a great decision. This is one of the great benefits of being a Platinum member. So with that said, one of my roles is to keep an eye open on the people that are really building the business and making it happen, building it the right way. And if that's you and you're rocking and rolling, getting on the leaderboards, make sure to get on the Facebook Platinum group, because that's where we're socializing there, and that's where you get extra TLC, which is tender love and care. So, there was a guy out there named Justin Springer that I saw enrolling people, saw out there doing some YouTube videos, and I said, you know what? I'm going to just acknowledge him and appreciate him and say hello. And now we've developed this nice friendship. He was in the top 5 in our most recent Platinum contest. I want to congratulate him for that. And he's just really not only a great guy and really personable, but he also has systems. He's very organized with his team, and I asked him, Justin, would you share some of those tips with the Platinum to give a little extra insight? And remember, everyone builds the business differently, and Justin's going to share the way that he's building the business, how he's recommending it. So there's not one right or one wrong way of doing it, but we want you to get a Platinum perspective from one of our big builders in the My $20 business. And out of California, Justin Springer. So Justin, take it away. We're just so happy that you're on our team, building, rocking. So share with our Platinums what you're doing, a little, on your background, what brought you here, and your system, and what you see for the future with the company would be great.
We're going to rock and roll tonight. We're going to have some fun. And here's the thing. We're going to do some training, and I mean some real training, right? And I say that because I don't want to just give you some steps and say, okay, hey, have fun, go at it. No, I want to give you exactly what I'm doing so you can have some success, okay? And here's the thing. I like being around Platinum members. And you want to know why? Because you weren't the guys, and there's no offense to anybody else. If you get in the business, you get in where you get in, right? But you weren't the guys that said, hey, I'm going to come in for the $1 and get my feet wet. You weren't the ones that said, hey, I'm going to do the $20 and put on my swimming trunks. No, you said, I'm going to go Platinum, and I'm going to dive in the water, and I'm going to start swimming some laps here, right? And that's what I really, really, really love. I love people that go all in and that really want to change and really want to better themselves. And that's exactly what this phone call tonight is going to be all about, right? So Bill just said, what kind of brought me here? Well, one thing is for sure, Bill brought me here. I could not be here without him and his guidance. And I just want to say thank you so much for our friendship. I also want to say that Steve brought me here. And let me tell you something, guys. This isn't a sales call. I'm not getting paid to do this. You're not going to buy anything, right? So when I say something, I really, really, really mean it. And I'm really thankful for Steve and this awesome company that he put together, because he's what kind of made me go platinum, all right? So I stopped getting my feet wet, right? And I said, no, I'm going to dive in and I'm going to start running laps. I'm going to start swimming laps. And I've been having fun ever since. But a little bit of a background about me. About 4 or 5 years ago, I used to be a gym manager, okay? And in fact, if I was not doing online marketing, that's probably where you would see me, is right back at the gym, because I had a lot of fun and I made some money. It was great. But here's the thing. What I started noticing was I was helping everybody else come through those doors, change their lives, and I wasn't getting the full fulfillment of my life. And so that's why I decided to do something different, okay? And I'm not going to sell you on the whole pipe dream of working online and everything. I think you guys know that. That's why you're already here tonight, and that's why you're already platinum members. I just wanted to give you a brief history of what was going on with me. So 4 or 5 years ago, I jumped into network marketing. I jumped into affiliate marketing. But about 4 years ago, I started really kind of putting together what I could do on Facebook. Let me tell you something. YouTube is great. Not knocking it. TikTok is great. Right now, it's like going crazy, right? I'm sure you hear about that. Instagram is great. Not knocking it. Me, I just found my home with Facebook. And you know what? When I started just dialing in to only Facebook and only doing these little things that I'm going to tell you tonight, right? That's when I started seeing success. And I really started living exactly what Jim Rohn said, right? When he said success is just doing little disciplines daily. Now, let me repeat that, and I'm not quoting it word for word, but still, you get the idea, right? Success is doing little disciplines daily. So success isn't this pie in the sky, this big, huge thing that is unattainable. It's just doing simple disciplines daily. And that's exactly what this call is going to be about tonight. So let's kind of get into the training. But if you notice here on your screen, hopefully you can see it because I'm just had a technical disaster there earlier, right? Anyways, I have 3 prerequisites. And here's the reason why, okay? Because do you know how to friend request on Facebook? I'm sure you do. Do you know how to make a post on Facebook? I'm sure you do. Do you know how to send a message in Messenger? I'm sure you do. So the question is, why aren't you successful? And you're going to say, well, Justin, because I don't know the how. I don't have the how. I don't know exactly what you're doing, okay? Well, we're going to get into the how, but let me tell you something. Once again, I'm not selling you anything, so I can only speak the truth. And a lot of people probably won't tell you this, but even if I'm going to give you the how, which I'm going to give you tonight, okay, you still might not be successful. And you want to know why? It's because these 3 prerequisites, okay? You have to start believing in what you're doing, which you did because you went all the way with platinum. To me, that shows me that you made a commitment, which is what it's all about. But then you have to believe in yourself, okay? So let's get into the number 1 thing, emotional bank account versus financial bank account. This is awesome, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care if you don't get anything else tonight. If you get this, you're going to win. Everybody wants the financial bank account. Unfortunately, you have to go through the emotional bank account to get there. How do you like that? You have to go through the emotional bank account to get there. Now, this is what I mean by this, okay? When you first heard somebody, Steve, Bill, one of these calls, your sponsor, it does not matter. When you heard them say, hey, get in a position, and one position alone can make you $20,000 a month. The feeling that you got after the initial shock of happiness, right, because you were like, oh, wow, I can make $20,000, right? The feeling afterwards, when all the buzz went down, then your limiting belief came in. And you probably started saying to yourself, yeah, well, I don't know about the 20,000. I would just be happy if I could make 1,000. I'm sorry, but it's those limiting beliefs that are what's stopping you from doing the simple activities on a day-to-day basis. It really, really is. And so I'm going to tell you another little story, right? Roger Bannister. Some of you have probably heard this story, okay? He was the first guy to run a mile in less than 4 minutes. Now, let me tell you something. He had a coach telling him how to work out. He had a coach on telling him how to diet. He had a coach telling him how to take off faster from the line. But he did not succeed until he believed that he could do it. And you want to know how powerful this guy was? Not only did he do it, but after he did it, 70 other people right behind him started going under 4 minutes for the mile, running the 4 minutes in a mile. 70 people. At first it was told that it could never be done, but then when he believed that he could do it, everybody else started saying, I can do it too. And that's what I want from you tonight. I don't want you to say, well, Justin's better than me. No, I want you to say, if Justin can do it, if Steve can do it, if Bill can do it, I can do it too. Okay? Second thing, focus on the long game. I was talking to Bill about this, right? Here's the cool thing about what Steve does, and I'm not trying to toot his own horn or anything, but they, in the advisory board together, right, they made a comp plan that's really good for everybody. Okay, because Jim Rohn told me a long time ago that when you get into a network marketing business, some are going to do 40%, some are going to do 60%, and some are going to do 100%. Don't ask me why. Even Jim Rohn would tell you, quit wasting your time wondering why that is, because you're going to spend your whole 100-year lifetime trying to figure that out, and you still won't get the answer. It's just the way it is. But what I'm saying is, in the comp plan, there is something for everybody. So if you're that guy that does 100%, or that girl, that does 100%, there's something in there for you. If you're the person that does 40%, there's something in there for you. But how do you really build a good business? You go out there, you do the simple activities, day-to-day things, right, to be successful. You get your, goal is about 2 sales a week. And then you teach those people exactly how to do the same thing. And if you play the long game, you're going to win. You're going to win. It was very nice of Steve to say everything that he said about me tonight, and he shut out that email, and it said I did all this in 6 weeks. But the idea was to play the long game. I don't care about the 6 weeks. Can you imagine what it's going to look like for me, my team, and you guys in 90 days? Man, I'm telling you, focus on the long game. Now, I also say that because when I'm going to tell you tonight, some of you are going to apply and you're going to take off. Some of you probably are never really on Facebook anyways, you know what I mean? So it's going to take you a little time. Don't look for the sale today. I know that's crazy, right? What sales guy would ever tell you that? Don't look for the sale. I'm going to show you what to focus on. I'd rather you focus on connections, and we're going to get into that on Facebook really quick in a minute here, but I'd rather you focus on that. Then I'd rather you focus on getting those 2 sales, and then I'd rather you focus on teaching those 2 people how to do the exact same thing that you do. Okay? All right. Number 3, consistency and congruently. Everybody already knows, yeah, Justin, I've heard the whole consistency thing, but no, it really is true. It's about doing the simple things each and every day consistently. That's how you win the game, okay? But congruently, now we're going to kind of roll into the skills here. Congruently. Okay, I was talking to Bill about this, right? He says, what does our company do, Justin? And, we were going back and forth with it, and he opened my eyes here. We help people save money and make money, okay? I don't care if you're promoting the make money part or the save money part. What I want you to do is be congruent. Some of you, your Facebook posts are just out of this world. And I don't mean to talk down, but I really want you to look at yourself. When you go and get an audience or get people to your Facebook page or whatever, right, what are you showing them? You have to ask yourself, is everything congruent? Okay? Because, some of you are promoting one thing or doing this, and I'm not telling you not to promote other opportunities, all that stuff. That's a total different story. I'm just saying, what are you talking about on a day-to-day basis? Because it's consistently and it's congruently. If you go down my Facebook page, and I'm just giving myself as an example, it's all congruent. It's all talking about pretty much the same thing. I'm giving value about how to make money online. I'm giving you tips about Facebook. I show myself living that lifestyle. And a lot of people have a problem with that because they're like, well, Justin, I don't have the Lamborghini yet. I'm sorry. Go look down my Facebook page. Do you see me with a Lamborghini? Do you see me constantly talking about, do you see me counting hundreds of dollars of bills and making these videos where I'm just, flashing cash? And if some of you are doing it, I'm sorry. I'm not knocking that. That is a great way to promote it. I'm just saying it doesn't take that to win this game. What it really takes, and we're going to dive in now to the secrets, these three things, okay? Getting around people every day, your targeted audience, hopefully, and we'll talk about that. Giving them value and connecting. Now, the problem is a lot of people have trouble with the last one, and we'll talk about that. But it's connecting on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of people think, oh, but Justin, I sent a friend request, I connected. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. A friend request to me is like, hey, you went to a bar, you saw me, and you accidentally elbowed me. Oh, who's this guy, right? Who's this girl? That doesn't do anything else. A friend request, like 4 years ago, we were friend requesting everybody, and then we were posting, and we were making all this money. It doesn't work like that anymore. And you don't have to even listen to Justin Springer. Facebook has publicly announced this, guys. Facebook has publicly went on, advertisements, commercials, right? They want you to engage. The only two ways to win on Facebook is you either pay for it, which we're not going to talk about tonight because that's a whole nother ball game, or you follow their rules and you connect. It's social media. But I'll tell you why everybody gets scared with that third one, because then they think, well, what am I going to say? How am I going to sell this person? And we're going to settle that tonight because it's not about sales. It's about building and connecting, which everybody can do. And by the way, as a bonus, not tonight necessarily, but you are going to get an actual script too, because I talked to Steve about it, and we're going to post that later. So even if you don't write everything down, do not worry. You are going to get it just for being a Platinum member. Pretty cool, right? A step-by-step script. So there's no more of this second guessing. What do I say? Oh, Justin, I can't sell. I don't want to hear none of that. Those are all limiting beliefs. You know how to talk to people. You know how to friend request. You know how to connect. Okay? So number one, right? Finding targeted people. We say the word targeted people, but I don't really want you to worry about that. And don't worry, I'm going to dive in exactly step by step what to do. It's just right now I just want to cover the basis, so bear with me, guys. But finding targeted people, okay? I usually tell my team to friend request 25 people in the morning, 25 people at night. I didn't say make sure they accept your friend request. I just said to take the action. Take the action. Now, where you find these people is going to be a little bit different, okay? When I say targeted, right now, remember we got to go back to congruency, or being congruent, I'm sorry. Anyways, I really kind of promote the whole idea of making money online. Why? Because right now, 22 million Americans are unemployed due to this virus, and there's probably more in other countries, right? So I want to talk about an income. I want to help the next person find an income. However, even though, Mr. Guy may be working, and I'm not going to say a company because I don't want to just talk down on any company, but even if there's a guy out there making $10 an hour, right? Yeah, he might want to join a business. He probably does, right? But maybe he's not ready. How many of you have promoted something to somebody and they say, oh, this is a scam? It's not a scam. What we do is not a scam, and I don't ever really want to hear that word after tonight, right? The problem is they're just not ready. They're not ready. So you're probably like, okay, well, Justin, how do I find the ready people? Well, you got to find the people that are already looking to change their life. And that's the cool thing about Facebook. They make it very easy. Write this down right now. Law of attraction, personal development, mindset, network marketing, affiliate marketing. And then last but not least, put this to the side, people that have the same hobbies as you. Because I'm going to kind of get into that. So anyways, Law of attraction people, guess what? The number one thing about law of attraction that drives people to law of attraction is financial. Ding, 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 ding. What do you know, right? Pretty simple with that, right? Yes, there are some people that want to, manifest the love of their life, but the majority of them are looking for more money. So instead of me talking to this guy that's making $10 an hour who is not ready to change, I want to go after somebody that says, hey, you know what? I am open to maybe looking at something to change. Okay? So law of attraction, personal development, and that goes on for the rest of those. Okay? Now, some of you are probably going to be like, well, what about network marketing? They might already be in a business. Yeah, and they might be doing really good right now because the whole world acts like they're doing really good right now. But in the script I'm going to give you, there's a way around it. And if they are doing good, you leave them alone. Once again, we're looking for people who are looking for us. We're not looking for people that we're going to try to sell, twist their arm, force. No. But you'll be surprised that if you do this daily, you'll run into people that sit there and say, oh, Justin, I'm not making money. I don't have the coaching. I don't have that platinum success training like you guys. Let me join your team. And that's the cool thing about it, which we're going to cover too, how good Steve is about the other stuff. And I'll explain what I mean by that. Okay, so anyways, how do we find these targeted people, Justin? Well, if you're new to this is going to be a little bit hard. Okay, you're going to have to go to where influencers are. And what do I mean by influencers? I'm talking about people that are already in that genre who already have a following. So I mentioned a good guy tonight, Jim Rohn. Go to Jim Rohn's Facebook page. Okay, click on one of his posts. Like if you go to his post and you click on the people that have liked it, right, there's a little number. Like let's say he posted something and 300 people liked it, right? You click on that number 300, and guess what Facebook is going to allow you to do? Friend request those people. Okay? However, sometimes Facebook might say, hey, don't do this. Only friend request to people you know. What you're going to do is hit cancel, and you're going to take a break. I tell my team, I was like, hey, shoot for 25, but if you can't hit the 25 because Facebook is being leery because you're not used to doing this because they don't like robots, don't worry. Do not beat yourself up. Because you're going to find here in a minute that it's number 3, the connecting part, which really makes the sales. Okay? So anyway, so influence pages, right? So, and if you're struggling with, well, who's a good influencer? Just go Google it, guys. Google Law of Attraction people, and you'll be amazed at how the information that you can bring up with Google, right? And so it might say Rhonda Byrne, the person that wrote The Secret book, right? And then you go back to Facebook and you type in Rhonda Byrne. Oh, lo and behold, she has a Facebook page. See how simple this is? Most likely if they're following Rhonda Byrne, then they like the Law of Attraction. Pretty simple, right? Okay, second way is groups. All you got to do is go to groups on your mobile phone or your computer under Facebook, type in the keyword Law of Attraction, personal development, whatever, and you're going to find that all these groups pop up. All you do is ask to join them. And then if you click on the members, Facebook is so nice. You know what they do for you? They go through those members and they're going to give you 2 little options, which is very, very cool. All you got to do is click on the members once you join the group and they accept you. They're going to say, hey, these are people that we believe you have something in common with. Facebook is already deciding this. So you can go friend request those people. They're also going to say, hey, these are people that live in your area just like you, which Bill said tonight, I live in L.A. I'm actually from Dallas, Texas. I just recently moved out to L.A. And then we get the virus, right? Boo-hoo. All right? So anyways, you're going to get those friends. Okay? We're going to shoot for 25 in the morning, 25 at night. But don't worry, like I said, if you're new to this and Facebook starts giving you some flags, slow down. Now, watch this. If you do this after a few days and you follow everything else, I'm going to give you the plan in a minute here, you'll start to notice as you're going down your news feed, right, somebody's going to make a post. So let's say I get a Law of Attraction person, right? Okay? They believe in the Law of Attraction. And then they make a post and they say, hey, I'm manifesting my wealth. And if you're like me, type yes, whatever. You know what I mean? You see all these posts all the time, right? Guess what? They're going to have probably about 20 to 50 people commenting and liking that. Well, there you go. You're already friends with that person. You just click on that person's friends, and now you friend request those people. Why? Because if they're liking that post, there's a pretty good percentage that they believe in the law of attraction too. In fact, I now probably don't need to go to any group or don't need to go to any influencer. I go through my news feed now. But I've been doing this for a while, so bear with me, okay? But I'll go and I'm starting to engage, and the next thing you know, if I see a post that relates to what I do, then I friend request those people. And I really love the ones that say, hey, who wants to make $500 a week? Type info. Oh, man, I'm going to jump on those. And it's not that I want to steal anybody's leads. It's just, hey, I mean, if they don't sign up for your program, well, I might have something more affordable and better for them. But don't steal leads, guys. Don't talk bad about another company. There's no reason to do that. That's just poor marketing. Okay? Anyways, but here we go. Understand this. That's only after a while when you start getting new friends. Okay? If you already have those friends, then start going down your news feed. Okay, number 2, giving value. All right? And people have a hard time with this one. I'm going to introduce you to 2 concepts that I talk about in my training. But number 1, I'm sure some of you marketers have already heard this. We talk about posting RVL. It stands for results, value, lifestyle. The reason why we say to do this is because this paints the picture. And by the way, guys, I need you to understand something. There's not just one type of people that are going to make the sale, one type of post that's going to make the sale, and one type of magical freaking script that's going to make the sale. It's all of these combined because we're socializing. But the RVL method gives them the bigger picture. So results, you can post your results. And, you know, I mean, nothing crazy. Just, oh, my God, I'm so happy I made a sale today, right? You can post your teammates' results, right? And it's not like, and I'm going to tell you right now, your engagement is going to go down when you do this, but you want to throw it out there maybe once a week. And the reason why you want to do this is because people just want to see some type of success. But at the end of the day, most people are going to look at your success and they're going to say, well, how do I get it too, right? So that's why we don't want to rub it in everybody's face every single day. Oh, man, I'm killing it. Yeah, okay. That's cool and exciting at first, but now how do I get it, right? That's why I say your teammate success is also cool. Because then they see, oh, wow, this is really blowing up for everybody, right? Okay, value. Value, guys, just value. Mindset, your lifestyle. Take a picture of you. You know, they said one of the most viral posts in the world is just a selfie. Because people just like to see other people, right? Why do you think Instagram became so popular, right? People want to see other people. And I don't want to hear all these excuses like, oh, my God, you don't want to see me. I don't have my makeup on. Those are limiting beliefs, guys. It doesn't matter. The value that you can give with a picture is you can put in the caption like, hey, I'm living my best life and I'm looking for other people that want to do the same. You know, things of that nature. Give some value about your life. Now, if you want absolute value, like you're just going to come up with a post today that says, hey, I'm going to give a little bit of value today. Well, what you could do is do this little trick. Go to Google. Say 5 tips for a better mindset or 5 tips to improve the law of attraction. 5 tips to do whatever. It does not matter. You're going to get 20 results, right? What you do is then you go into one of those blogs or whatever. You take about 1 or 2 of those tips. You're going to rewrite them in your own words because you don't want to copyright anybody. You go back to Facebook and you just say, hey, guys, these are 2 awesome tips that I've found that have actually been improving my life. Here it is. Or these are 2 awesome tips to actually have a better mindset. Here it is. These are 2 awesome tips to help you with the law of attraction. Here it is. Value. But don't forget your life. And that brings us to the L part where it says lifestyle, right? And remember, this goes back to what I said about being congruent. If I was selling a weight loss pill right now, would I be sitting there posting a whole bunch of lifestyle pictures of me eating at Popeyes chicken or something like that? No. Because your perception tends to be your reality. When I was a gym manager, right next door we had a Jack in the Box. I don't know if some of y'all are familiar with that. It's a fast food restaurant, right? And so, of course, some people are only making $8 an hour at that gym, so they're going to go to Jack in the Box. They're not going to bring their lunch all the time, right? They're going to come in, and then they want to walk around with their soda, and we would say, no, keep your soda hidden. Why? Because you might have a person who's 300 pounds overweight, and they're coming in and they want to lose weight. Well, they don't want to see that the people that are supposedly helping them lose weight is sitting there drinking a soda in front of them. That's why I say be congruent. You say, well, Justin, how do I promote, living a better lifestyle? What are you talking about? It's not Lambos and cash. It's just simple freedom and fun. Fun. This is fun. This is fun. When you get in these good habits, you're just having fun. Okay? All right, number 3, connecting. I tell everybody, and like I said, we're going to dive into exactly like the numbers and everything, but I just want to go over the philosophies here. The last step, connecting. I tell people to connect with 25 people a day, okay? Here's the reason why you want to connect with 25 people a day, okay? Because, one, Facebook will grade you on that, and they're going to say, okay, awesome. You know what? Steve and Justin, they're connecting in Messenger, so when Justin posts, then I need to make sure Steve sees it, or when Steve posts, I need to make sure Justin sees it. See? Ding, 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 ding. It's going to increase your engagement. Number 2, okay, you're going to follow the script, and you're going to see, okay, well, you know what? Couldn't make the sale today, but guess what you did? You planted the seed, which is an awesome feeling, right? And because if you do this long enough, I promise you, some people will just sign up today because they just saw your post or you connected with them today, but some people are going to sign up, oh, Justin, I talked to you 2 weeks ago, man. You know what? I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to actually do this. Or, hey, you know what? I convinced my wife today, Justin. Let's just go ahead and do this. Right? And we hear that all the time, right? So, number 1, you're increasing your engagement. Number 2, you're planting the seeds. But number 3, you don't know. You don't know. What if you could go through the whole script and make a sale that day? But you'll never know because you never started the conversation. And it's a very simple conversation. You say, but Justin, how do I get to 25 people? This is going to be your lifesaver right here. Check this out. You send a friend request, they accept your friend request. You know what I do? I go to their page, like a post, and then I send them a message. Hey, Steve, thank you so much for connecting. How's everything? That's it. Okay, but you say, well, Justin, you know what? What if only 5 people accept my friend request? That's only 5 people. You're right, and we need to get 25, right? That's the goal, right? So this is what you do. You go to your last post. Let's say Bill liked my last post. You know what I'm going to say? Hey, Bill, man, thanks for the love today on my post. How's everything? See how I revert back to the same question? The starting part is a little bit different to open the window, but the rest is, how's everything? Okay, so then I might, let's say only 10 people like my post. So 5 people accepted my friend request, that's 5. 10 people like my post, that's 10. If you math whizzes are counting, that's only 15, and we got to get to 25. So how do I get the other 10 people? I can guarantee you that almost everybody on the call has about 100 friends. Guarantee. You know what I do? I go to my friends list. I go to Susie, whatever her name is, and say, hey, Susie, how you doing? We haven't talked in a long time. How's everything? Now, this is what's going to be cool about reaching out to Susie. One, it's either going to spark the engagement back up between us, or I'm going to find out, man, Susie hasn't been on Facebook since 2016. Why am I friends with her? Delete. Don't need that in my life. I don't. You guys might want to hold on to it, but I got 5,000 max friends. I don't want to fill that position with a person that hasn't been on Facebook in forever. Pretty cool, right? And that's all you do. And if you consistently do this, guys, your engagement will go up, your connections will go up, and then next thing you know, you'll start realizing, wow, I'm going through the script all the way. And then in about a week or two, boom, you got sales coming from everywhere. People you talked to a week ago, people you talked to 2 weeks ago, people you talked to today, people that you talked to yesterday. And that's the whole idea of getting 2 sales a week and teaching your team to do the same. Okay? Now, hold on. As an extra bonus, and Steve didn't even know about this one, hopefully you can see my screen. I really hope you can see my screen. There we go. Okay. Look at this, guys. I'm giving you exactly what I teach my team. Because I just told you the 3 philosophies, but now I really want to put it all together for you with some action steps. Because I know how you guys are. Justin, I need to know the step-by-step plan. And I'm going to tell you right now, I started off with the prerequisites, and sometimes I wish I didn't do that because I don't think you understand how important those were first. I need you to believe in you, okay? I need you to believe in you, and then each and every day this is what you need to do, and this is kind of Justin's plan, right? And it's sad. It's sad if you really knew what happened behind closed doors, because a lot of the times I probably spend maybe 30 minutes or maybe 20 minutes of the grunt work in my boxes in my bed. And then I spend the rest of my job after I take out my shower. And I'm going to give you exactly what I do. But this is what I teach my team, right? And look, if you scroll down here, it's pretty cool. I tell them exactly what to post. And we'll talk about results, value, lifestyle in there too. But anyways. Okay, so I don't know. Some of you do your work in the morning. Some of you do your work at night. I don't care. Whenever you pick up your phone and you're ready to get on Facebook, the first thing you need to do is go talk about Tiger King. No, I'm playing. That's what most of you do. You've got to stop doing that. Stop watching cat videos. Stop watching what your leaders are doing. Stop watching what your friends are doing and get to work. Okay? So what do? First thing I do is I open up my Facebook, I go to my news feed, and I engage for 5 to 10 minutes. And I give hearts, and I'm talking about I just go on down. It's very, very simple. I go on down, I give a heart, and I give a comment. Yes, a comment too. Don't leave them hanging with just the heart. That is the lazy entrepreneur way. Now, why are we doing this? We're doing this because you're not going to get engagement if you're not giving engagement. Who are you? But number 2, I'm doing this because I want to be on everybody's mind every day. Hey, it's Justin again, just checking in with you, right? If you're in a rush, this is a little trick. Write this down. You go to your news feed. The first post, you give it a heart. You click comment. You click GIF. 95% of the time, the top 3 GIFs are exactly what pertains to the post. So you just click the GIF. You move on. You go down your news feed to maybe about 10, 20 more posts, and then you're done with the engagement for the day. Done. Through. That's it. That part is over. And I built my engagement up with doing that. Why do you think I'm getting like 100 likes, 200 likes a post, 95 likes a post? That's why. Okay? So look, I'm still in my bed. I just did in my engagement. Okay? Still in my boxes, unfortunately. That's a sad sight to see. But look, then I'm going to go off and I'm going to friend request those 25 people. Now, here's the cool thing. Like I said, if you've been doing this for a while, you can do this as you're engaging. So I'm giving a heart, I'm giving a comment, I'm giving a heart, I'm giving a comment. Lo and behold, oh, wow, here's a post that pertains to something that I talk about, I do, right? So, and oh, look at that. It has about 20 people that liked it. Cool. I click on those 20 people. I friend request about 10 of them. Boom. Now I'm about halfway done, right? Because remember, the goal is about 25 people in the morning, 25 at night. And then I'll get back to engaging. Oh, came across another post, friend request another 10, finish it off with another 5. We're done. Now I'm going to post. Because I built my engagement. I sent my friend request up. And now I'm going to post. And usually, I already have my post made out from the night before. Why? Because I love not spending all day on Facebook. I'm going to repeat that. I love not spending all day on Facebook. I usually have my posts. And if you notice in this 90 days, which I think I'm going to give you this, guys, too, I'll tell you exactly what to post for each and every day. Pretty cool. The benefits of being on the team, the benefits of being a Platinum member. All right, so now I'm in my post, okay? Now then, this is what I do. Because remember, now we got to do the connections with 25 people, right? Generally speaking, I friend request in the morning and I friend request at night. So think about this. I went to bed friend requesting 25 people. Well, overnight, some of those people answered my friend request, right? I'm still in my bed, still in my boxes with the ugly view, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my phone. I'm going to go to Facebook, obviously, because I'm already on it. I'm going to go to my friends. There's going to be a button that says all friends. And in the right-hand corner, it's going to say sort, S-O-R-T, sort. And I'm going to click that, and I'm going to say from newest to oldest. And it's going to sort all my friends from newest to oldest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the list, right? Let's say about 5 or 10 friend requested, whatever, right? I'm going to go down that list to the last person that I have not made a connection with yet, and I'm going to send them my first message. Hey, Mary. Hey, John. Hey, Steve. Thank you for accepting. How's everything? Pretty simple, right? And then there's a script that we're going to follow. We'll talk about it. And don't worry, you're going to get the script. You're going to get the script. But you notice how I start everything with how's everything? Simple. And we're going to dive into that more a little bit. I just wanted to tell you what I do, right? So I send out that to all those people. I do not wait for them to reply because sometimes, guys, you reply way too quickly and it looks like you're just sitting there all day on Facebook. Stop. They're going to be there. Don't worry. A busy person is a wanted person. It's pretty cool. All right? That's when I go take a shower, though. But if you notice, I've done pretty much all my grunt work. I've engaged. I've friend requested 25 new people. Remember, we got to get around new people. I've already made my post, so I'm giving out my value. And now, when I get out of the shower, I got to continue to connect throughout the day. By the time I usually get out of the shower, I come and I check my phone again, right? Those people that I've already sent a message, some of them have already replied, and I follow through with the rest of the script, which I'm going to talk about in a minute here. But I follow through with the rest of the script. If only a couple have done that, then I go to my Facebook post, and then if I can't get another few people off of that, then I go to old friends. But I make sure to connect with 25 people a day. I'm going to give you another bonus. How about this? For those that are itching, no, but Justin, how do I get a sale right now, right today? Go connect with 100 people. There you go. Go connect with 100 people if you want to sell today. I advise you not to do that. Like I said, it's about building rather than just selling, but if you want to win the game, go talk to 100 people. I'm sure you can find 100 people on your list. Okay? And then it's always the same thing, guys. Hey, Steve, thank you for accepting. How's everything? Steve's going to be like, everything's going okay. You know what I mean? With this virus going on, And you know what? I'm going to reply to Steve because I want to acknowledge that I actually talked to him and say, yep, I certainly understand. I'm here in L.A. and I'm just staying in, right? So I'm going to answer Steve. But then I'm going to ask him another question. A lot of you, this is where you mess up. You connect with someone, you say, hey, Steve, thanks for accepting my friend request. What is Steve supposed to do? Say, oh, okay. You're welcome, Justin. Have a good day. Done. And I love it when people try to answer me back that. Hey, Justin, no problem. You're welcome. I accepted your friend request. You take care. You have a wonderful, blessed, fantastic, awesome day. I don't care. I'll go to the next spot in the script. Awesome. I am going to have a wonderful day. I hope you do too. What's keeping you busy these days? What's keeping you busy these days? So the first one is, how's everything? The second one is, what's keeping you busy these days? Now, this is where I'm not going to lie to you because I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to tell you the honest truth. It does get a little tricky after that, right? And in the script, I'm going to show you because you have a few different answers. Some are going to say, well, I'm at home with my kids, and they're not going to really give you much information. Some are going to say, well, I'm working. Some are going to say, I'm having, my online business. But that's when we got to uncover a little bit more. We ask them a couple more questions, and then we can lead into, hey, I don't know if this is for you or not, but have you ever thought about making an income online? Which I really want to kind of dive into the script, but that could take a little while. So instead, I'd rather give you the script because it will tell you step by step on what they say. The only thing that is not in that script is if they say, well, I'm at home with my kids. And the reason why is because this is a script I've been using since 2018. Here it is 2020, and obviously the coronavirus hit. So it is a little bit different. You're going to get a few different answers, guys. All you have to do is just say, oh, you're at home with your kids, and just ask them about that. Oh, do you happen to be off, or are you a stay-at-home mom? You know what I mean? You might have to ask that extra little question, But then it's as simple as, hey, have you ever thought about making an income online? If they say no, do not end the conversation rudely. Some of you get so mad if somebody tells you no, and it's stupid. Because remember, we're doing three things. We're increasing our engagement, we're planting seeds, and we're seeing if we can make a sale. Okay? So if you end the conversation rudely, you just killed your seed. You killed your seed. Anybody that ruins a conversation with me, I'll never do business with them. Never. I don't care if they say they're making millions of dollars. I won't. Okay? So the idea is say, hey, it may or may not be for you. You ever thought about making an income online, right? And then from there. Now, I don't want to talk about it too much because I'd rather give you the script because I know some of you are going to be writing down 1,000 different things and you're going to be like, well, Justin, what if this, what if this, what if this? Guys, I want you to know the first two because for a lot of you, that is the hardest part. Surprisingly, that's the hardest part. Because I say, hey, connect with 25 people a day. Oh, man, Justin, I don't know. Well, what if it leads to this? You mean what if it leads to a sale? You mean what if it leads to a friendship? You mean what if it leads to a connection? Are any of those things bad things? And guys, let me tell you something right now. This is the beauty of Facebook. I know a lot of you have it and you know where it's at. There's a block button. If you run into anybody that is being nasty, rude, calls you anything, block. There's 2 billion people on Facebook. Why are you spending your time with one person? And that goes back to the whole emotional security bank account and the financial bank account. Let me tell you something right now, and this is a true story. I started posting or putting in my Facebook stories, right, that this was coming up and that Steve was congratulating me. Why not, right? Because that's something good in my life, right? Guys were seeing that from other teams offering me top positions, thousands of dollars, right? But here's the thing. I didn't take those offers, and some of you are going to be like, oh, you're stupid. I would have, right? But no, it's not about that. It's because I'm emotionally fine. Like, you can't sell me on that. I have my own vision. I have my own vision. And that's why. I'm not easily swayed. And some of you are so easily swayed, or you're going off your limiting beliefs that you don't want to follow these simple things. Now, I'm going to review this order one more time. Engage in newsfeed for 5 or 10 minutes. Firm request, 25 people. I already showed you how to get that. Make your one post for the day. And I say only one post because you can post up to 2 to 3 times a day. That's max, but I promise you're wasting your time. You really are. Facebook has 2 billion people. They got to show a whole bunch of people your posts. You're just killing yourself. Unless you get tons of engagement, by all means, post a whole bunch. But anyways, post once a day, connect with 25 people. Let me tell you something right now. How easy is that? But it's so easy that people don't either, one, they don't want to believe it, or two, they just don't want to do it. They just flat out don't want to do it. But it's so easy. I told you I do half of the work, and it's a sad picture, half of my job in my boxes, in my bed, and I spend the rest of the day just making sure that I connect. Down the road, yes, you can follow up. People that you sent your link, you follow up all those. You guys know all that stuff. You're platinum members. I don't need to talk about that. I just need to talk about you doing the daily actions that are going to lead to success. Okay? So now, here's the cool thing. I think I've ran 50 minutes, Steve and everybody. I don't want to hold y'all up. But I'll just kind of give you an idea. This is exactly what I gave my team. I decided to take upon myself and tell my team exactly what to post. Now, obviously, I can't tell them word for word every single time because then that would have 100 people doing the same thing, and, that would just be, that would not be cool, because you still want to put your personality in everything. But look, so Tuesday, I said make a curiosity post. Now, we didn't really talk about this. We talked about RVL. So let me talk about this other concept. I'll try to make this very, very quick unless y'all want me to go, because I can go all night long. But because hopefully I'm giving you some good information. But anyways, we talk about RVL, but I also want to talk about something that Gary Vaynerchuk wrote a book about, okay? It was called Jab, 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 Right Hook. Jab, 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 right hook. He made a book about it, okay? The whole idea is that you jab, you jab, you jab, and then you throw a right hook to try to knock people out. The jabs are the value. The jabs are the value. The jab is a results post. The jab is a lifestyle post. The jab is a value post. Your right hook is that curiosity post, and those are the posts that you see that says, "Hey, who has $50 and want to make an extra, $100 a week or whatever?" There's a million of them out there, right? Or who wants to make an extra $500 a week? Now, look, normally I would kind of tell you not to worry about these type of posts, but right now, because the way the world is going right now, yes, do it. Do you know right now how much work from home is being searched on Google right now? It is ridiculous. I don't know if y'all seen those pictures floating around, but they're true pictures, okay? And what I mean by that is that 2 months ago, work from home was like flatline, right? Now, work from home is like the number one thing being searched for on Google. So what I'm saying is don't be afraid to post that. Now, you kind of got to be creative. As you can see, I have someone right here that says, who wants to work from home, turn $1 into an extra 1,000. Now, you got to be careful with some of these. If you notice, I don't put the company, because then we get into income claims and all that stuff, which Steve has already talked about that with you guys. This is basically just a curiosity post to see who's looking to maybe work from home, who's looking to do something. You don't want to come out and guarantee that they're going to make an extra income, because then you get into other problems, okay? But look at this. So this is my right hook, right? And I only want to do this maybe twice a week, right? So it's jab, 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 right hook. Jab, 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 right hook. Gary Vaynerchuk wrote a book about this, and it's so true. Because I don't want to just do all-day business, right? That turns people off. Remember, if I'm friend requesting 25 people and they're coming to my page and it's just sell, 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 excuse me, I'm about to cuss there, but no offense, I wouldn't want to be a friend with that. Okay? But if I'm giving my lifestyle, I'm giving some value, and I'm helping, that is a whole different concept. More people are going to accept that friend request. So Tuesday, curiosity post. In fact, you can go to my Facebook page right now. I actually made this because I try to follow my team. I try to show them, right? Rather than just tell them, I try to show them. I made this last post. You can scroll on down, and there was a guy named Eric Burnett who said, hey, Justin, what do you got? Sent him a link. Guess what? He signed up. He's a gold member. Not a platinum, but hey, that's the cool thing about having Steve. Steve calls us teammates. There's a reason why he does that. Now, there's a big reason why he does that, but I'm going to tell you my reason why I think he does that. Because he'll do his part. How do I know that Steve does his part? 2 reasons. 1, I get the checks in the mail. Thank you, Steve. Nothing like a great owner that actually pays you, right? But number 2, because I became, and, Bill kind of rubbed me the wrong way there saying I came 5th in a contest. I actually came 4th in a contest. I'm playing around with Bill. But anyways, I came 4th in a contest with upgrades and platinum members. Why? Because Steve did his job. So the idea goes back to this. Who cares if you get the $1, the 20, the 100? Get them in and help them get there too. The beauty of this team is all the cool features that you get with a platinum. Then you got Steve and Bill and the rest of the advisory board, who I just haven't personally met yet. But you have all of them helping you too, so the upgrades will come, guys. Then you start going back to you telling your team, hey, this person upgraded, congratulations. And now you're building a whole squad of people that want to upgrade to platinum, right? So what I'm saying is Steve will do his job. He's a teammate. Are you going to do your job? Okay? Anyway, so Tuesday, I made that post. Wednesday, I told my team, don't post nothing today. What a shock. Crazy, right? But the only reason why I did that is because the last 2 weeks I've been making them post every day, right? So anyway, Thursday, tomorrow, a pic with your story. And I told my team this, write your story, what it was like, what it's like now. Yeah, I don't care if you don't have success. or you're not there yet, just say, guys, I'm just so hopeful for the future. Man, you know, I was in network marketing company after network marketing company, and man, last night I got off this call with this guy, and it just really woke my eyes up that really all it takes is simple disciplines. I'm so happy for my future. That's your story. You're just being real. And then have a picture with you. Friday, I put short quote. Why? Because these things are phenomenal. Those little short quotes, man, they get so much engagement. It's unbelievable. But Justin, I don't know what to say for a short quote. Google it. Awesome quotes, badass quotes, excuse my language, badass quotes, fantastic quotes, successful quotes. Google it. You'll see a million of them. But don't take the picture and paste it. Everybody does that. That's so old school. Actually, type it out, guys. Type it out. Saturday, I put a pic with a short sentence, and that could just be as simple as, here's a picture of me, and then it's, hey, I hope if you're reading this, you're going to have a successful weekend. Pretty cool, right? And look, I even write this. Man, I'm so good. Look at this. I write this. If you're seeing this, I hope something wonderful happens to you this weekend. I give you step by step on what to say. And then Sunday, gratitude post or a curiosity post. Monday, we're going to talk about a results post. But if you notice, look, I'm constantly switching around. And you're like, well, Justin, hold on. How do I make sales? I just told you. It's all about the connecting. Okay? Now, I just kind of gave you a diagram, and like I said, this whole call was a lot of information, so let's just get this, and I'll try to wrap it up because I don't want to take too much of your time tonight. I'm going to give you a script on what to say, okay? We are going to post it, and I'll get with Steve. I think we're going to post it in the group, or he's going to do something. He'll make sure that you have it. It'll be in your back office. But this is the this is the main thing that I want you to do, okay? Engage in your news feed. I'm repeating myself because it's simple things, guys. It's simple things. Engage in your news feed for 5 to 10 minutes. Friend request 25 people. I just told you where to go find those 25 people. Okay? Then make your post for the day. The grunt work is now done. You do those 3 things, and I promise you, if you've already know what you're going to post the next day, I mean, what does that take? 20 minutes? Your half your day is already done with 20 minutes, okay? The rest of your day, and this is the part that could take the longest because you don't know how conversations are going to go, right? But you connect with 25 people a day, and I just told you how to do that. People that accept your friend requests, you reach out to them and say, hey, thanks for accepting. How's everything? Old friends, hey, we haven't talked in a while. How's everything? Okay? People that like your post, hey, thank you for the love. How's everything? And then the second question is, what's keeping you busy these days? And then from there, you're going to follow the script. This is simple stuff, guys. Simple, simple stuff. I think I kind of covered a lot. But I don't know, Steve, if you want to take back over or if anybody wants to ask questions. But I just gave you the perfect daily method of operation. So that way you're not going to be on Facebook all day long watching cat videos. You're not going to be on YouTube. You're not going to be reading thousands of personal development books, even though I believe in you doing that kind of stuff on the side. But I just gave you your game plan for Facebook. Oh, and last but not least, let me finish with this, right? We are a global business, and there's 2 billion people on Facebook. If you say there's not enough people to talk to, you are believing in your own limiting beliefs. Okay? What's going on, Bill?
And there you have it. All right, Justin, that was awesome. Thanks so much for doing that great webinar, great talk. And we'll have this recorded in the back office for all the Platinums, and for those that weren't able to hear it, they could hear it again. And as they say, repetition is the mother of all skill. And also, knowledge is power, right? Wrong. Knowledge is potential power, because applied knowledge is power. So just want to encourage you all to apply the knowledge that you heard here. And just want to wish you all the best. We're excited to have you as our partners here. Steve, are you still on the line? Did you want to say anything in closing?
Yeah, I mean, I was just sitting here going, I love learning, and I'm always learning. It's like, you know, even though I have a 4th degree black belt in Kempo and I've done martial arts 35 years, when I teach new students, believe it or not, I learn from the new students. I was fighting with my friend's 3 little boys for about 30 minutes, and I was learning from that. And Justin, I want to say I learned a lot of great stuff from you tonight. I think it was fantastic. I'm guessing that people are going to be, hitting us up like crazy tomorrow. Hey, when can I get the scripts? When can I get the scripts? So we're going to get together tomorrow. We're going to get this ready for everybody, have this video available for the Platinums. And, one of the things that we'll do as well is we'll take this and we'll do the intros of some of these videos to whet people's appetite. So as you're bringing people in and maybe they're a gold member, we'll give them like the first few minutes and say, to get the rest of this, go ahead and upgrade. So we're going to help you build your business. I really appreciate it, Justin. You did a great job. And I learned a lot. And I think a lot of people learned a lot. So I see how I can even improve, what I'm doing. So just remember, everybody, always stay humble. You can learn from everybody. But as Kenneth always says, documentation beats conversation. And, I can see people who come in and they're so-called leaders and they sponsor 100 people and then they kind of die out. But Justin's somebody who's here for the long term. He's building a system that will last and help people duplicate. So great job, Justin.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, that's what it's all about. Consistency and just continue to build it. And I promise you, if you do it, and we were talking to Bill about it, your goal should be about 2 people a week and then teaching other people to do the exact same thing. And we're all going to win. Simply put, we're all going to win. So.
Yeah, I think it's very important, Justin, as we talked about earlier, to ask the question to help people identify what road they want to travel. So I just enrolled someone to Platinum tonight, actually just before the call. And I just asked them a simple question. Where do you see yourself getting started? You want to be a customer? You want to make a little extra money, maybe some part-time money, or do you want to make big money, 6-figure plus income? You choose. And without any objection, you know what the guy said? And he's going to listen to this video. He said, I'm with you, Bill. I want to make a lot of money. Let's go. I said, okay, you're Platinum, $100. Let's get you started. And that was it. No objections. Boom, like a hot knife through butter. You ask them, where do you see yourself getting started? As a customer, you want to make a little extra money, or do you want to make a lot of extra money? You choose. And this guy chose powerfully. He said, I'm in. I want to make a lot of money. Okay, great. So Platinum's the way to go. Yes. Okay. And he got started. Simple as that. So with that, everyone, I just want to thank you all for coming to the Platinum Call. Justin Springer did an amazing job. We have Steve Gresham on the call. This is Bill Constantine. Just want to thank you all for all of your leadership and for your journey. Just get going. Share the message. Move forward one step at a time. And let's get it cooking. We'll see you on the next call. And we'll see you on the Facebook groups as well. Bye for now, everyone. We appreciate you.